Hey guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. I am super excited for this video. I know I say that on every video I do, but I'm really excited for this one, you guys. This one is so much fun. I had a ton of fun putting this video together. This is my top 10 perfumes or fragrances for life. So this was fun, but it was hard. Not only do I have my top 10 for life, but I also have them ranked. So I hope you guys appreciate that because that was difficult, but I did have a lot of fun doing it. And just a disclaimer, this is, my top 10 for life right now, currently. I just started my fragrance journey at the beginning of this year, so I'm still a newbie. I still have a lot of perfumes to try and smell. I definitely have not tried them all, and I'm sure that there will be holy grail perfumes that I'll add to my collection in the future, and some of these might get replaced. But as of right now, in my collection, these are my top 10. If you were going to take away all of my perfumes and tell me I could only keep 10, this is what I would choose today. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. I do beauty, special effects, and perfume videos on this channel. This is a judgment-free and welcoming and positive channel. Everybody is welcome on this channel, and if that sounds good to you, then please subscribe. Also, if you'd head over to my Instagram, which is also Jaxbeautifulyou, and follow me over there, I would really appreciate it. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you are interested in seeing my top 10 fragrances for life, then just keep on watching. All right, in the number 10 spot, you guys, I have my Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Listen, I know, okay? I know. You're probably shocked, like Daisy is in my top 10. I know, okay? This is actually a fragrance that gets a lot of hate. I think a lot of people like to call this boring and basic, but this is such a beautiful fragrance to me because I have a really strong scent memory association. There was a day when I was kind of down, I was kind of sad. I wore this and I noticed an instant mood booster. I mean, I really felt like it lifted my spirits. It really made me happy. And it was the first fragrance that I ever noticed a very powerful emotion being kind of evoked from a fragrance, basically. And that's when I started getting obsessed with fragrances, because I realized that they had the power to make you feel a little bit better, or maybe make you feel confident, powerful, sexy, pretty, whatever you're going for. Perfumes have that ability, and that's why I just love them so much. And for me, perfumes are all about how they make me feel. So I don't really care if a perfume is popular, unpopular, old, unique, boring, you know what I mean? Like niche, expensive, designer, celebrity. I don't care, as long as it gives me that feeling that I'm looking for. That's what really matters to me. So this is and always will be a part of my collection. I can't imagine not having this fragrance in my collection. It just makes me so happy. Yeah, as soon as I smell it, I just instantly feel better. This is a very beautiful fragrance, and I know that it's been around for a while. I think this came out in 2007. It's probably been a little overdone, but this is a very good crowd pleasing type fragrance. You're not going to offend anybody with this. You could wear it on any occasion, really, during the day. It's appropriate to wear to work. It's just a really good throw on everyday type of fragrance. I wear it a lot to bed because it just helps me to feel relaxed and happy, and it reminds me of sunshine. And I really do kind of save this for bedtime, or I wear this a lot in the spring and summer. I haven't been really reaching for it lately just because this is more of a summertime, springtime fragrance for me. I know it's because of my scent memory with this, but to me this still smells unique. It still smells special to me. So I just love it so much. The lasting power is actually not too bad for an EDT. It is something that I have to overspray, but if I I overspray everything, just so you know. I overspray all of my perfumes, but I overspray it and then I'm fine for the day. I really don't have any performance issues with this. It's moderate, it's a moderate performer. It's not beast mode, but I don't have any problems with it. I feel like it lasts in my hair, clothes, skin for a good amount of time. The top notes are violet leaf, blood grapefruit, and strawberry. Middle notes are violet, gardenia, and jasmine. And base notes are musk, white woods, and vanilla. So this is just a very fruity, floral, vanilla, summery, happy scent, and I absolutely love it, and I will always have a bottle of this in my collection. All right, in the number 9 spot, I have Serendipity 3 Serendipitous. This is probably my favorite gourmand in my collection. I just love it so, so much, you guys. It smells like a baked good. I know I've talked about this before. I just can't get enough of it. I can't imagine not having this in my collection. The idea of not having this just really, really just freaks me out because I really crave this scent quite a lot, especially now that the weather's getting a little cooler. So we just have Tunisian, vanilla, bitter orange, and cacao. And it just smells like baking cookies. I mean, if you want to smell like a snack, if you want to smell edible, if you want to smell like something's baking, then this is it. I got it from Lucky Scent. It's actually pretty affordable. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. You will literally smell like a snack. The performance is really good. I really don't have any issues with it. Again, it's not beast mode. It's just a moderate performer. Lasts all day. I overspray it in the morning and I have no issues after that. The projection is nice. You have this really beautiful scent bubble around you all day. And I always get somebody thinking that something's baking every time I wear it. Donuts one time, baking cookies one time. Yeah, so I do get compliments on this, or people will be like, what does that smell? Something smells really good. Like they're smelling something good enough to eat, basically, not, oh wow, your perfume smells really good. So you have to like that type of a gourmand. I mean, this is gourmand, you know, like probably the most gourmand perfume I have, and probably my favorite gourmand in my collection. So yeah, I love this one. I've talked about it a ton already, so I'm not going to go on and on, but if you want to smell like a baked good and you love really sweet baking cookies, that orange is in here a little bit. So it smells like chocolate chip cookies and orange, some sort of orange dessert baking together. I'll never get sick of this. I cannot imagine ever getting sick of this. I just love it so much. I think it's fantastic. So again, if you like gourmand, smell like a snack fragrances, I would highly recommend this one. The next one is by KAYALI. This is Vanilla 28. This is also a beautiful gourmand scent, and this is my favorite vanilla that I have in my collection. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is another perfume that's gotten a little bit of hate. Some people were saying that it was basic, like a basic kind of vanilla, which I completely disagree with. To each their own though, you know what I mean? Like it's totally cool if you don't like this perfume. I know we all have different noses and preferences and all of that, but when people say that this is boring, I'm just baffled by that because I think it's so much fun. And the notes are vanilla, orchid, jasmine. Middle notes are brown sugar and tonka bean, which I absolutely love because I can really make out that brown sugar in here, and I love that. And then there's amber, musk, amberwood, and patchouli. And I think that's what I really like about this because I love patchouli in my fragrances. I think patchouli really gives this beautiful depth to a perfume. Now it has to be a clean patchouli, it has to be a smooth patchouli. That really like harsh, dirty, almost earthy kind of patchouli is not my style at all. But that clean, well blended, deep, dark and sexy patchouli is definitely what I love, and that's what's in this perfume, and I think it's amazing and just a perfect touch to this vanilla. Now I will say the performance of this isn't amazing. It's not terrible. I overspray it and I can smell it on me all day, but I really like to layer this with other perfumes as well. If I get a perfume that I don't think is quite sweet enough or I feel like could have a little bit more vanilla in it, this is a great perfume to layer. So I can't imagine not having this in my collection because I just love it on its own and I love mixing it with other perfumes. I think it's absolutely stunning. I do wish the performance was a little bit better, but I don't think it's terrible. I think I get about 6 hours with this perfume. So I spray it in my hair, in my clothes, on my skin. I overspray it and I'll get about 6 hours of wear time. The sillage is decent. Again, not beast mode, but it's moderate. People are definitely going to be able to smell it on you. And I just love it so much. So yeah, I just can't imagine not having this one. I'm so happy to have it. It's my favorite vanilla, and it is in the number 8 spot. All right, in the number 7 spot, I have by Giorgio Armani, and this is My Way, which is hilarious to me because when I first tried this perfume, I did not like it. So I was in Sephora, I was sniffing around, and the sales associate was helping me out, and she was like, have you smelled My Way? And I kind of, you know, wasn't that interested because it seems like a very floral perfume, and at the time I didn't really think I was too into florals. I've learned to appreciate florals a lot more that I've been on my journey, but I just didn't think I'd like it. So I smelled it on a tester strip and I was like, meh, you know, it's okay. And I kind of went about my business. And then later on, I ended up getting a sample of it in like a deluxe sample kit that I got from Sephora. And this ended up being the perfume that I chose to exchange for the voucher. So I fell hard for this perfume, you guys. And I don't know. I honestly don't know what kind of crack I was smoking when I thought that this was just a meh perfume, because I love this, you guys. This is so beautiful. Another one of those really crowd-pleasing perfumes. This is a very feminine, just pretty smelling, everyday. This would make a great signature scent. I love this perfume, you guys. This is one of my go-to perfumes in like the springtime. I think it's great in the summer, and just if I don't know what to wear in the hotter kind of months, this is what I go for. It's just fitting for just any occasion. It's not necessarily a date night type of perfume, although you could wear it for date night if you wanted to. It's definitely pretty enough. But I find it to be just a really good everyday kind of daytime scent. Top notes are orange blossom and bergamot. Middle notes are tuberose and Indian jasmine. Base notes are Madagascar vanilla, white musk, and Virginian cedar. You guys, the tuberose is what really stands out to me in this. The orange blossom in the opening, I definitely smell that. But then the tuberose is what really comes through. And this is the perfume that showed me that I love tuberose. So yeah, I'm a big fan of tuberose. It has this like sweet bubblegum type of scent to it. It's just very enjoyable to wear. I love wearing this. Again, when it comes right down to it, these are the perfumes that I just enjoy wearing. You know, they're the ones that make me feel the best. This one makes me feel like I'm just happy and pretty and life is good. You know what I mean? And I really love the bottle. I think it's fantastic. The sillage of this is absolutely fantastic. The longevity of this perfume is excellent. I can wear this all day long, never have to reapply. I spray it in the morning and it's just this gorgeous sillage around me all day long. I was kind of shocked at how good of a performer this is, especially when I put it in my clothes. It's definitely a performer and I have no issues with it at all. It's not loud, it's not like an obnoxious scent, but people are going to smell it around you. It's just a beautiful sillage. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy how I just get like these wafts of this beautiful bubblegummy tuberose all day long. It's fantastic. So this is definitely going to be a perfume I would choose to stay. It's just a really great option for every day and I absolutely love it. And if you're looking for just a really good, crowd-pleasing, beautiful tuberose signature scent, then I would highly recommend this one. If you've watched any of my other perfume videos, you will not be surprised that this made the list. This is by KAYALI. This is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I love this perfume, you guys, so much. I talk about it all the time. I did a full dedicated review on it, which is funny because when I first smelled it, I wasn't sure. You know, I wasn't sure what I was smelling. And it was very spicy. It's a very spicy perfume. The opening is saffron and pink pepper. It's spicy. And I was kind of like, whoa, you know, like I said, I just started my perfume journey in 2021 at the beginning of the year. So, you know, my nose doesn't always know what it's smelling or know how to interpret it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like, do I like this? I don't know. I don't know. It takes me a while, but I've fallen head over heels in love with it. This is just the little travel size I got. I didn't get a chance to wear this a ton because when I got it, it was hot outside and it's just really heavy. It's very spicy and heavy and too heavy for the summer. But I did put a nice little dent in here just because I was wearing it around the house and wearing it to bed. But now that the cooler weather months are hitting, I'm going to go through this like tomorrow. I'm going to go through this pretty fast. And like I've told you guys before, I will be getting a full bottle of this. Obviously, this is in my top 10 for life. So this is pink pepper, saffron, royal lily, and bergamot. Middle notes are Bulgarian rose, May rose, and vanilla orchid. And then base notes are sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and musk. So yeah, this is just absolutely heavenly. I don't think I will ever get sick of this. This is so good. This is the first time I really experienced that jammy rose scent. I had heard other people talking about like a candied jammy rose, and I wasn't really sure what they meant. You know, rose, whenever I thought of a rose, I just thought of like, you know, the flower, smelling it when it's blooming, or a fresh cut rose, you know what I mean? And I didn't really think at the time I was too into that. I have since changed my mind about that. I actually really am starting to appreciate rose, but this is my first candied jammy rose, and the first time I really discovered how much I loved that kind of jammy scent in my fragrances. So since then, you know, Mancera Roses Vanille, Montal's Intense Cafe, those other types of perfumes I have brought into my collection, and I just really love them because of that jammy rose kind of scent. But out of all of them, I think this one's my favorite. Now, I'm not saying this smells like Intense Cafe. I do see a little bit of a similarity between the two, but they're not exactly the same by any means. They're definitely their own perfumes for sure. This is a lot spicier. Intense Cafe is sweeter and it has that coffee note, but this one is just a lot more interesting in my opinion because of that saffron, that pink pepper, and that patchouli. I just really, really love this one. I think it's super well done. The performance is fantastic on me. I have no issues with the performance. Great sillage, great longevity. So yeah, I will definitely be getting a full bottle of this. I'm actually waiting for the fall VIB sale from Sephora. So once that sale hits, then this will be in my shopping cart. But this is in the number 7 spot, and I absolutely love it. If you love spicy, sweet, rose, jammy kind of scents, I think you would like this for sure. Okay, this next perfume in the number 5 spot is kind of a polarizing perfume. I've heard people say they love it, and I've heard people say they hate it. And I can definitely understand why, but for me, it is a very strong love. This is such a beautiful perfume. This is by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is Scandal. I love this one. This is the original. I have not tried the Scandal by Night, which I think I've told you guys before. I'm a little nervous to try that one because it has cherry in it, and I get real picky about cherry. But this one is just beautiful. I absolutely love this. This is my favorite date night scent. Again, I couldn't wear it a ton in the summer, so I am pulling this sucker out now, and I am wearing it when I go out on dates with my husband because it is just fantastic. Oh, this is a beast of a performer. I really can't overspray this one. I have to be careful because I am an oversprayer and I get tempted to overspray, but I can't because it's too loud anyway. It's a very loud projecting perfume. Some people have called this like obnoxious, which I can see if you don't like it. You know, if you don't like this scent, then it's going to feel obnoxious to you. It is very loud and in your face. People are definitely going to smell you. It's going to enter the room before you do. But for me, I don't find it to be obnoxious at all. I find it to be exquisitely beautiful, very enjoyable to wear. I feel so sexy when I wear this, and my husband really likes this perfume, so when I go out on dates and I wear this, I know he likes the way I smell, and it just makes me feel even more like sexy, seductive, you know what I mean? Top notes are blood orange and mandarin orange, which I really love orange in my perfumes. And then middle notes are honey, gardenia, orange blossom, and jasmine. Orange blossom and jasmine are definitely my jam. I love both of those a lot. And the honey is definitely for me. I love honey in my fragrances because I'm a big fan of honey, just in general. To eat honey, smell honey. Yeah, I'm a big honey lover. I really, really like honey. So I love the way it smells in here. It's a thick, like syrupy kind of honey in this fragrance for sure, but I find that so incredibly fun and so incredibly enjoyable. but I think that's the note. I think that's the thing that kind of turns some people off. This is not a safe blind buy, and you really have to love honey in your fragrances because this is a honey bomb. Base notes are beeswax, caramel, patchouli, and licorice. That base is just to die for. I love licorice in my perfumes. I love patchouli. I love that depth that those two notes give, and that kind of almost like a darkness to the perfume. I just love that. I think it's so seductive and so beautiful to add a deep type of base with a sweet opening. If you put those two together, I love that combination, and I just think this is perfect. Definitely never have issues with the performance. Never. Longevity, sillage, all of it is beast mode. I can't imagine not having it, especially for date night. I love the bottle as well. I think the bottle is super cute. So if you like loud, in your face, honey bomb, sexy, sweet patchouli perfumes, then I think you'd really like this one. All right, guys, in the number 4 spot, I'm going to bring up a sore subject, and I'm sorry, but we have Miss Dior, the Eau de Parfum, and this is the 2017 version. This is the version that just got reformulated, and I'm not very happy about it. I love this so much, you guys. This is, oh, this is so good. I can't believe they reformulated this. I'm so upset about it. I'm trying not to, like, not wear it now because I don't want to run out. Yeah, I went to go get some backup bottles, but it was too late. By the time I got around to doing it, it just was too late, and I can't find it now. But hopefully they'll resurface. Sometimes they do. Sometimes like the discontinued, like reformulated versions get recirculated, so I'm hoping for that, but anyway, it is what it is. I haven't tried the 2021 version. Let me know in the comment section below if you have. I'm not going to sit here and bash that perfume because I've never smelled it, so I don't know, but from what I've seen and the other reviews that I've seen, it's not, definitely not the same. And I've heard it's kind of like a weaker perfume. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have smelled it and what your thoughts are. But this one, you guys, is perfection to me. I just love this so much. Everything about it is so good. The performance is amazing. The sillage. There is not a time that I wear this perfume that I don't get a compliment from somebody. Seriously, like I get a compliment every single time I wear this perfume. People just love it. It is such a crowd-pleasing, gorgeous perfume, but it's not like generic smelling to me. You know, it's definitely unique. It has a lot of character. Top notes are pink pepper, blood orange, sweet orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, and lemon. So it has that beautiful like blast of like citrusiness in the opening, but it doesn't stay citrusy. It's not like sharp at all. It's this beautiful, well blended, sweet citrus, like a sweet orange almost. Oh, I just love the opening of this. And then in the middle you have some rose and you have jasmine, which I think is beautiful. It's that sweet, yummy rose in here that I just love. And of course I love jasmine. And then in the base you have patchouli and you have rosewood. So the patchouli grounds it and gives it some depth. I think it's just a beautiful, beautiful perfume. And I am so sad. I'm so sad. I love the packaging. This little bow on here is just so cute. I love this one. It is huge, huge, massive compliment getter. I think this is a really good man-eater perfume, and it's just this beautiful, well-blended, sweet, feminine, gorgeous perfume. And it's one of those perfumes that you can wear for any occasion. You could wear this date night, but you can wear it, you could wear it to work. It's appropriate for work. You could wear it really any time. It's just very, very well-rounded. So if anybody knows where I can get more of these, please let me know, and I would really appreciate it. This next perfume is in that same boat as that sweetness with that deep, sexy, seductive base that I absolutely love, and that is by Guerlain, and this is the Mon Guerlain Intense. I love this perfume, you guys. I cannot imagine not having this. This is a huge like man-eater perfume. My husband loves this perfume. I love wearing this one on date nights as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so gorgeous. So I discovered this because I got like a sampler pack from Macy's. It had like 25 different perfumes in it, like samples, and I was brand new to perfumes and I was just checking everything out, sniffing things, and I really liked a lot of the stuff that I was smelling, but this is the one that stood out to me. I remember when I first sprayed it and smelled it, I actually like was blown away. I mean, I just remember like thinking it smelled so good and so gorgeous, and I ran out and bought a bottle because I fell in love, and I still feel that way. For a while, this was my number one. This was number one for a little while. It smells so exquisitely good, so feminine, so beautiful. It has that depth to it. It's got licorice and patchouli. I love this one. I have smelled the original. I don't have the original Mon Guerlain because I just didn't feel like I would ever reach for that one over this one. This is my favorite. I like both of them though, but this one I love for sure. So top notes are lavender, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are Tahitian vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, iris, jasmine, sambac, and rose. So I seem to really like orange, I seem to really like bergamot, I really love vanilla, and I really love rose perfumes. So this has all of those in it, so that's probably why I really like it. I also really like the juice, like the color of the juice in here is just beautiful. So is this bottle. Bottle is gorgeous. And then base notes, you have coumarin, patchouli, licorice, benzoin, sandalwood, and white musk. I love all of those notes. It makes for such a beautiful, deep, sexy, seductive, full of character base, and I absolutely love it. I was a little concerned when I first saw the notes that I wouldn't really know what to do with the lavender, basically. I didn't know how the lavender was going to play on my skin, you know what I mean? So sometimes lavender can lean a little masculine, and I was a little concerned about that because I'm not really into masculine smelling perfumes. I definitely prefer more feminine smelling perfumes, sweeter, kind of, you know, more girly type of perfumes. But the lavender in here is just beautiful. It doesn't smell masculine to me at all. This is a very, very feminine perfume in my opinion, and my husband loves this one. I can't imagine anyone not liking this, honestly. I would be surprised. I mean, I'm sure there are people who don't like this, but to me, this is just perfection. Fantastic sillage, fantastic performance, fantastic bottle, juice. Everything about this perfume is 100% perfection in my opinion. If you haven't smelled this, please get your nose on it. It is exquisitely gorgeous. I highly, highly recommend. All right, this next perfume is the perfume that kind of showed me how much I really, truly love rose. And that is by Parfums de Marly, and this is the Delina exclusive. This perfume is exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. It's actually the first word that came to mind when I smelled it. I love this perfume. I really don't think I need to mention the performance. I'm sure all of you guys have heard already how great of a performing perfume this is. Delina and Delina exclusive, they're both like fantastic performers, amazing scent bubble, amazing longevity, definitely good to go in that category. I love the bottle. I think the bottle is just beautiful, and it has that beautiful crystal on the top. And yeah, everything about this perfume is so good to me, you guys. I love this perfume. Oh, that's so good. Okay, top notes are lychee, pear, and bergamot. Middle notes are Turkish rose, oud, and incense, which is funny because I did not know what to think about that oud. Oud is typically not a scent that agrees with me, but the oud that's in here is just so well blended. It's beautiful. And then base notes are vanilla, amber, and woody notes. I love this, you guys. The rose in here, it's just so sweet. It's so creamy. It's so just beautiful. Just absolutely fantastic. This is such a feminine smelling perfume, and I feel like somebody, you know, really fancy and elegant and sophisticated would wear this. Honestly, you know, I'm already married, but if I weren't and I were getting married, I would choose this to be my wedding day scent. This is what I would imagine like a princess wearing. And you know, on your wedding day, you want to be a princess, right? You want to feel like a princess. You've got the big gown on and all of that. I think this is a beautiful wedding day scent. So yeah, this is what I would choose if I were to be getting married. I think it's amazing. I know other people have talked about this to death, so I won't go into too much detail about it. But if you like creamy vanilla with some rose and a little bit of that like fruity opening in the top with the pear and the lychee. I think you would really like this. Now I tried the original Delina. I had a sample of that and that one didn't work out for me. So if you don't like Delina, if you tried it and it just wasn't for you, you might like this one, because this one doesn't have that sharpness in the opening that I just really couldn't get past. The original Delina has a rhubarb note and it feels very tart. And I know that's why a lot of people love it. That's actually what makes Delina Delina. For some people, that's like what they love about it, you know what I mean? But for me, it was not a positive, it was a con. It just smelled very sour on my skin. So if you're like me and Delina was just a little bit too sharp for you, I think you would probably like this because it's a lot smoother, it's a lot sweeter. They added a lot more vanilla in the base and I think it's fantastic. So if you like sweet, creamy rose scents, I think you would really, really like this one. All right, you guys, and the number one perfume that I have in my collection, this is my favorite perfume that I have tried so far. It's perfection to me. It's exactly what I want in a perfume, 100%, and that is by Chanel. This is Coco Mademoiselle, and this is the intense version. Now, I really love the original Coco Mademoiselle, and I actually really want to add that into my collection, but I'm kind of debating if I should, because I don't know if I'll reach for that one over this one, because I just love this one so much. But anyway, I'll keep you posted if I do add that to my collection. But the intense version is 100% my style. It has top notes of Sicilian orange, bergamot, and lemon. So again, it has that juicy, beautiful, citrusy opening, but it's not sharp to my nose. It's just a sweet, I just smell like a sweet orange, and I just think that that is so intoxicating. I love oranges to eat, and I love smelling oranges, just orange flavored things I love, and I especially like them when there's like that juicy, sweet orange in the opening of a perfume. And then in the middle, you have rose, fruity notes, and jasmine. So again, there's rose in this perfume, which I have been just loving rose lately. And the rose in here is gorgeous. Plus that jasmine in here is just, it's beautiful. I really, really love jasmine. And then the base is my favorite. The base is my absolute favorite because you have patchouli and you have lots of patchouli. This is a very strong patchouli fragrance. They added more patchouli. I know in the original Coco Mademoiselle there's patchouli, but they added more patchouli into the intense version. And to me, I love that. Now, some people don't like that because they think it's too much patchouli. If you're not a fan of patchouli, I don't think you'll like this perfume, but I love it. I just love it. It makes it so interesting, so deep, so dark, and I love it. I love those heavier type of perfumes. Those are definitely my style, and it just makes me feel gorgeous and sexy. It also has tonka bean, Madagascar vanilla, and that's another thing. They had vanilla in the original, but they added more vanilla into the intense version, which I love. I love vanilla in my perfumes. And then they also have white musk, and there's a white floral in here. I think it's called labdanum. Labdanum. I don't know what that is or if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it looks like it's a white flower. So that's what's in the base. I absolutely love this perfume. I actually went to the store to get the original and realized I had never tried the intense version. So I thought, you know, I'm going to give it a sniff, and I did, and this blew me away. It was one of those moments, you know, like in the movies where like your hair starts blowing in the wind and the hills become alive with the sound of music. It was like that for me. I just, oh, you guys, I love this so much. Yeah, this is so good. There's a woman here on YouTube that I watch a lot of her perfume videos. Her name is Gourmindy. I will leave her channel in the description box. You need to check her out. She's fantastic. Very knowledgeable. I really love her personality, and her videos are just super enjoyable to watch. And anyway, she said that she basically judges all of her perfumes based off of Coco Mademoiselle. You know what I mean? Like Coco Mademoiselle is like her base, and then all the perfumes that she tries, she kind of like judges off of that. And I thought that was really interesting because it is an iconic perfume. It's so great. But I do prefer the intense version to the original, and I can definitely see myself feeling that way about this. Like, judging all other perfumes based off of this one. This one makes me feel the best out of any of the other perfumes that I have tried. It's also one of those perfumes that I feel like you can wear in any occasion. Literally, you can wear it to work, you can wear it during the day, you can wear it summer, winter, fall, you know, any season, anytime. It's sexy enough to wear it for date night, but it's also classy enough to just wear it during the day. It makes me feel sexy yet elegant. It makes me feel beautiful and put together. It gives me all the good feels, basically. Whereas some of the other perfumes have a very specific feeling, this one gives me like all of them. So I think this is perfect, 100% up my alley. And if I find something that I like better than this, that goes into the #1 spot, I will keep you updated. But right now, Chanel Coco Mademoiselle Intense is queen. She reigns supreme. So I'm interested and excited to see if I can find any other perfumes that beat it. So that's it, you guys. These are my top 10 perfumes for life. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun filming this. I love talking about perfumes. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any suggestions for me. What are your favorite perfumes that you think I should try? I love to hear from you guys. I get suggestions from you guys, and I've actually bought a couple of your suggestions. They're on the way, so I will keep you posted on that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!